Out of all of Apple's main OSs that are getting iOS 26.1, I have to say watchOS here definitely got the least amount of love. We'll talk about why here in a second, but I think it's pretty obvious. We got some liquid glass changes in iOS, we have slide over in iPadOS, but watchOS really did not grab a lot of headlines or new features. Having said that, yes, Apple finally did drop iOS 26.1 RC or release candidate today. Let's take a very quick look. If you guys are unfamiliar with Apple's basically their beta system and how they go for releases, the RC for the release, very possibly the exact same build as what's going to go public. This is the finalized product that Apple will traditionally ship to consumers. So as you can see, this RC does have a build of 23S36, and yet again, as you can expect, we still have no new Siri or anything new in regards to that. Again, betas do have changes, RCs typically do not. It's all on the back end. Now, having said that also though, I did notice this build was very tiny. It only came in a little over 800 megabytes, which is down from the gigs we've been getting for all the other RCs. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. And again, before we jump into the watch itself, you can see, again, no surprise, but no new watch faces. So having said that, I will say beta 4 of watchOS 26.1 has been horrible on my battery life. I used to be able to go the majority of the day without even hitting 50%. It is not necessarily doing that on this Ultra 3 here, which has 100% battery health, as you would assume, since we've only had it for a month or so. So hopefully with this RC, the biggest thing I'd love to see changed is that improvement to battery life. Let's jump into just some of the core apps, jump around a little bit, check weather. Everything does seem to be pretty responsive. I'm not seeing any glitches or lags necessarily. Let's go to the calendar app. Yep, everything's kind of scrolling pretty good here. Let's go into the app selector. Well, there we go. We're having a little issue here. Let's go into workouts again. Okay, let's hop out of that. Let's kind of multitask back through a little. Let's go to Tesla. Yeah, so everything seems to be working just like it has in the last couple of betas. Again, it's just a little disappointing here that we're not getting any new features. I know I talk about this basically in every video, but I think one of the best add-ons they've added here are the wrist, not the wrist flick gestures, but the double taps. It's just been forgotten about. They added a couple of features. They added the one change with Apple Vision Pro. If you're pinching, it won't activate, but nothing else. I really would love to see some changes in watchOS 26.2 betas. I'm hoping we get something new, some sort of other new changes here, and improvements, at least a quality of life change. That'll make everything a little more fresh, I guess, for Apple Watches, since, again, it's unfortunately been kind of stagnant for the last little bit. Just scrolling through all the apps, everything's looking fine. Guys, if you follow the channel, you know, there's only so much you can talk about in these videos about watchOS right now, especially at 26.1. 26 at least had a couple of changes, but unfortunately, nothing else seems to be really fresh, really new, and really worth taking up your time here. So that's it for this one, guys. Let me know in the comments down below. I'm only one person. What do you guys think about the status of watchOS and the trajectory of where it's going? Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.